Hello everyone and welcome to Dark Side Scale Modelling. I am unmuted, yes. Just thought no one's really doing a live stream until Terry at about 6:30 tonight, UK time. So yeah, just thought I'd do a little impromptu Friday afternoon live. The link is in the chat if anyone would like to jump up and join me. I don't bite unless you ask. We've got a few people in. Just have a look at the comments. Well, Joshy, I will not be singing that. But he says afternoon and folks in chat. Jim is in. He says ready to go. David Little Valleys is in. He says, Tiff, we'll have to catch up later as the missus wants to go shopping. Have a good stream. Catch you later. Thank you for popping a comment in, and I will catch up with you probably in Discord a bit later. There is the StreamYard link. Like, say if anyone would like to join me, it has been pinned. You don't need your camera on. Matthew Wag is in. He says, shouldn't this be happening at midnight? Building models by candlelight in a graveyard? Goth lives matter. Yes, they do, Matthew. And my eyes would not allow me to paint in the dark by candlelight. And he says he can't join until he's sorted the camera out and sound. And I've suggested grabbing a set of headphones with a mic attached, like a set of gaming headphones, or a standalone mic like what I use. And he says he'll think about it. And we've got Joe in. He says, okay, got some chores done in between rain and showers. I'm here. Hello. Hello. We've got people saying hello to each other. Dorkosaurus is in. Hello, Dorkosaurus. You're actually awake. Duke is in. He says, good day, all you beautiful people. Ian is in. He says, hi, Tiff, and hi, everyone in chat. Hello, Ian. And Doc has just said hello to Matthew. So I'm just going to be continuing on with sort of this guy. You cannot really tell, but he is actually purple. And his few little sort of buddies. So these are actually Warhammer figures that I got with the subscription. So it actually comes with instructions on how to paint them. So yeah. And these are great, but the subscription is good for anyone who hasn't painted Warhammer or wants to learn how to paint sort of stuff, because it does actually give you little tips and tricks on different techniques to use. Dorkosaurus says, I wake up at 5. Yeah, I think I wake up about 6:30 this morning. And he says, hi, Tiff, with a rar dinosaur and a wavy. Hello, Dorkosaurus. And that's it. Right. Let's have a look. So I'm currently up to, I've just painted this little mushroom, the little mushroom top bits. I need to do another coat on the blue. And then I'll let that sort of dry and do some shades. These are all being painted with the Citadel colours that came with the subscription. So I have the right paints for what it's actually telling me on the instructions there. And I believe I may need to change that out. So I'm sure I have some. Maybe not. I do also need to clean up my desk. It is a mess. Bear with the noise. Matthew says he's just been sent some STL files for some medieval Gothic game figures for a Kickstarter. If you have a printer, I can upload them to Discord, as I only tend to do 10 to 40k stuff enlarged. I don't have a printer, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been something I'd probably paint. Still, though, pop them in my Discord. I know Julian is in there and he has a printer, so it might be something he is interested in printing off for himself, or someone else might have a printer that's in there that might enjoy them. So Joe's saying, you say you got them with a subscription. What subscription is that? So let me just go and grab the file. Okay. So it was the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Stormbringer subscription with Hatchet. And like I say, comes with the paint instructions for all of the models you get with it. And it, like I said, tells you how to paint, gives you different techniques. It's like how to undercoat, which brushes are best to use for what kinds of things, how to brace yourself, how to actually like thin down your paints for different things, shading, glazing, layering, all that sort of stuff. And this is actually how I started getting into sort of my mini paints, like painting sort of like models and stuff like that. And I have thoroughly enjoyed it. You get some wonderful looking minis with that subscription. I think I'm not too sure what the new one is. But you usually get, I think the first one is normally about $2.99 ish UK, and then brain fart. Yeah, they normally go up to about £6 or £7 per magazine. You can subscribe via Hatchet. I'm not too sure if it's in America just yet, Joe. You'd have to check. But yeah, you basically, I think the new one, the latest one, you get enough figures to paint 4 armies, 2 of each. So 2 of like the good guys, 2 of the sort of bad, what they'd class, I guess, as bad guys. But I think one of my favourite minis models out of that collection of the Stormbringer set was this guy, who has been base coated. This is one of the, you can get a premium subscription, so I got the premium from the Stormbringer one, and this was the first one, and I am very much looking forward to painting him. So yeah, if you pop me a message or something in Discord, Joe, I will give you some more information. So where are we? Scott's in. He says, hello, I'm here. Afternoon delight. Yes. Poor Josh is going to have that song in his head. Matthew says, Archvillain, they're fantasy ones and probably look better in resin. Probably you can get some amazing detail in resin. Bob says, I have gone up market. Now have filament and resin printers. Ooh. Joe says he'll pass the info along to his son. He is more into them than I am, but they look cool. He will love that. Cheers. No worries. Bob says, so Tiff wants some printed. I need the practice for the resin mess maker. Yeah, I mean, for larger files, there's a website called WeTransfer. So if you have sort of like a link thing you can put in and someone's email address, you can send it, might be able to send it via that. So Ian's laughing at Bob, saying, ooh, fancy. Hello, Bob. Jim's back in. He says, hello, everyone. I will pop the link back in chat. I know I did pin it, but I will pop it back in. Matthew's saying, Bob, I can send you the link for you to download and print them. Bob is saying, hi ho, Ian, having fun. Matt says, nice dragon. He is. I believe that was one of the 3 choices that Tim had for his Friday choices on Mikey's channel. Bob says, Matthew, I don't have Discord, I'm afraid. I left when they updated the terms and conditions. I didn't like them. Ian says, yeah, Bob, that's a no. Bank holiday rain. Yeah. It's supposed to rain. It's beautiful. It's a little bit breezy, but it's absolutely beautiful outside. Went for a little walk this morning around the park. People saying hello to each other. Joshy says he's currently singing the song whilst having a shave. Come on, Scott, all together now. Oh yeah, not singing. I'm not monetized, so I won't lose anything. But to be fair, my voice is on its way out. And Joe says he's found the US subscription. Awesome. So I believe the current magazines that are out is the Stormcast and the Skaven Tide or Skaven or something. The rat folk, basically. But when I did the Stormbringer collection, it was orcs or orcs, as I like to call them now. So I need to get one more coat of glue on this mushroom top. So, Joshy, if you're shaving, are you off somewhere nice? And also, well done again in that competition. Well deserved. Frecky looked amazing. I apologise for the lighting as well. It's not the greatest. Unfortunately, I made the decision of painting my living room and dining room a very dark blue, so it kind of absorbs all the light. But it's looking a bit more positive for the move that a lot of you know that I'm supposed to be making, into the house that is owned by my nana. I decided to go and grab myself a credit card to pay for it because I can pay that off over months. And it will also help sort of pay for any new bits of furniture, and I need to replace some of the carpets and get some flooring for the little room and some stuff to make it a walk-in wardrobe. or just like an extra closet, because for now I will be alone in there until the other half moves down, and he has a lot more clothing than I do. I think he's probably going to need the whole room for himself. But it's a lovely, lovely home. Matthew says that's the link to the STL files. There's about 7 or 8 figures. So if you've popped that in the YouTube chat, it won't come up because only moderators can put that in, unless you put it in Discord. I haven't seen the notification. So don't worry about cameras and stuff. If you want to pop up on stream, you can do. Keep you company a little bit. Like I say, I'll be going until maybe about, hang on, what time is Terry's tonight? Let me just check. Let's have a look. I have so many subscriptions, I've got to scroll all the way down to the bottom. So he's on at 5 tonight, so I will go until about 4:45. So is that I don't think it is a members on. So Matthew says Amazon delivery of paint tonight at 8:45. Bit late for me to start painting them. It's never too late. I've struggled to sleep on a night time, and I've got to the desk and started at the desk and painted at like 1 o'clock in the morning before. It's never too late. Oh, so it is a members only. Joshy says, yeah, off to the barber, so technically losing more hair. Heading off to my sister's after that. No worries. He says Terry's got members up at 5. And he also says it's a members only one. His regular slots are Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday. No worries. No worries. Enjoy your sisters. So I like how you're having a shave but going to the barbers. Most of them do beard trims and stuff anyway. Right. So whilst I'm waiting for those bits to dry, before I do the shades, I'm going to crack on with base coating these little guys, because then I can just do the shades all at once. So Matthew says it's spray paint for a 1/16 tiger, panther, and stone tiger. Just trying to get my to-do list hard. Yeah, I don't really have many models here. I packed them all up, and they are currently in one of the cupboards in what will be my crafting room at the new house. So I have all my Warhammer here, and I have, what do I have? I have a Italeri Norton motorbike. I have the Jägermeister race car. I have a Jaguar E-Type and the Porsche 934 Martini here. And I've got a couple of ships in the cupboard, but I don't really fancy building any of those at the moment. I should put my phone there. So, what colour do I need? I need that wonderful purple that my main guy is painted in. So this one is the Baraknar Burgundy. And this is going to be coating the inside of the stalag squig inside of his mouth. Oh, I'll just take that off screen. So, has everyone had a good day so far? Josh is saying, yeah, it's one of those, do I shave now or after my haircut? As I won't be coming home straight after I decided to shave, because if I don't, I look misshaved. I'm guessing your barber's isn't one of those ones that will do your face too then. He says, also, afternoon folks. Sorry, I am here, just getting ready. It's alright. We have 11 people in, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. Matthew says, yep, when I moved house last year, I had to do many trips with a few tanks on my duvet, shielded by bubble wrap to stop the tanks smashing into each other. Only had 2 minor repairs to 1. IMSC? I'm not too sure what that means. Yeah, I've already taken over, other than the Model T ambulance, I've already taken all of the ones I've built over. I had my uncle chauffeur me over there with them all. Docosaurus says, I'm trying to finish the Aoshima 92 Nissan Altima. My day has started off pretty good. Woke up with very little back pain. That's good. I woke up with a lot of back pain. I had to take some tramadol. So until about maybe 10, 15 minutes before my life started, I was, well, it feels like you're drunk. So that's the side effects of one off, but the painkillers are still working, which is good. And Joshy says the Turkish barbers, yeah, they normally do beards. So I'm surprised you haven't had that. Haven't had it done there. Matthew says if memory serves correctly. Fair enough. I'm not hip. I'm not down with the kids. I know very few acronyms. Right. Let's have a look then. In fact, where is my painting handle? Here it is. So this one should fit in here just nicely. I've got some lovely little minis coming from Temu. Some very sort of like Halloween-y kind of ones. See if I can find them and show you guys. They should hopefully be arriving next week. Let's have a look. Continue with Google. Yep, continue. Right, let's have a look. I've got some weird stuff on my bloody... I've just signed in. Right. Okay. Why didn't that work? There we go. Okay. So, I'll bring that over here and share my screen. I'll cover that just because that's the address. So, I'll full screen that. I have, I don't know whether you'll be able to see. I'll just zoom in. There we go. So I have a mimic chest coming. I have a little mage figure that's only like 6 centimeters tall, so it's not that big, but we've got a sort of like the headless horseman on his way, and these guys. Oh, these guys are awesome. So you've got 4 different kinds of ones. See if I can find a. So you've got. Hang on, I'll grab this one. You've got a farmer, butcher, sort of teen, and a pumpkin spirit. So they're all pumpkin guys, and they look really fun to paint. I actually cannot wait for those ones. And they aren't very big either. So, oh, yeah, like 3 centimeters tall. That's actually really small. Oh, I thought they were a bit bigger than that. And that's what she said. So yeah, I've got those coming. They might be a bit small, but I'm actually looking forward to them. Oh, put me back on screen. Right, where was I? Matthew says, lol, I'm 52. When my daughter says stuff they've learned in school like Riz, I'm like, what? Yeah, I'm the same. And I'm only like 30, 31. Yeah, 31. Forgot my own age though. Joshi says, I thought IMSC was another modelling show down south somewhere when I read it. Just, I won't lie. Yeah. Like I said, not big on sort of like acronyms and stuff like that. It's like I don't use text speech, full sentences or nothing. Matthew says, yeah, international scale model cats is a big thing now in Japan. Okay. Joshi says, I bet you're there, bro. Also, Matthew, some days my 14-year-old niece calls at me, and I say, no, I'm uncle. Uncle. And he's laughing. And he says, it's not about the size, it's how you build it. Well, I think they're already pre-built. They just need painting. But I know exactly what you're getting at. Matthew says, Joshi, my 9-year-old is going to be an emo, listens to Baby Metal and wears a Kiss t-shirt, but they call me Dad. Yeah, I've got my Guns N' Roses t-shirt on today. Probably shouldn't because it's rather warm in my flat. Right. That's just Discord. Right. Apologies as well. I can't zoom in with my camera any further than this. And Joshua says, I'm not so sure on Baby Metal, but Kiss I'll go with. I have seen those live. I have seen Kiss live at Download Festival in... Shoot, when did I go to Download? 2015, I believe. It was fun. I almost lost a toe. Got the tent set up. I headed off to the stage kind of area, and just as the main guys were playing on the Friday night. It absolutely pished it down. And yeah, we didn't realise there was a hole in the tent, so everything got soaked. But it's all part of the festival sort of thing, isn't it? It was my first festival I'd been to as well. First bands I'd seen live. Sorry, I'm painting that off camera. Matthew says I got them listening to Rammstein whilst they were both babies. I saw Kiss live at the NEC a few years ago. Ian is off. He's got to go. See you later. I'll catch you later. And thank you for tuning in, even if it was only for a little bit, Ian. Joshie says The Prodigy was one of my favourites I've seen. I've not seen those. Matthew says later, Ian. Joshie says bye, Ian. Jim says Joshie, Kiss's first album dates back to 1973. The hard edge to the music of the first 2 or 3 records put them on the map quickly. They went to Hollywood by the late 70s. Ooh. And Matthew says Prodigy were awesome. The Keith Laser show was a fab tribute. And Joshie says Rammstein, hell yeah. You see, I don't speak German, but I do speak Rammstein. I do like a bit of Rammstein. And Joe says, shows you how old I am. I saw Kiss at the Hemisphere Arena in San Antonio in 1976. Wow. That's not old. Much. Nah. Love you really, Joe. You know. I'm just joking on. I'm going to have to clean this up quite a lot after I've painted it. After I've painted the inside of the mouth. It's very awkward to get into. I'll paint whatever you can see whilst you're looking at it, sort of straight on. Yep, that'll do. And then the underside of his tongue as well. And then I'll leave that to dry off a bit and do a second coat. Just make sure it's as covered as I can get it. There's a little bit I've missed in there. It has been a while since I've done a live stream of my own or anything on YouTube. I've just been going through a lot the last year, especially. But let's have a look. Where were we? There we go. Just as I was 15 and told parents we were going fishing. Still feel bad about lying to them. They probably knew you weren't going fishing. Matthew says my arm is still killing me from the mammoth dry brushing session yesterday. Airbrushing the macabre was good. It was good though. Did find using Mr. Surface of Primer cleared my brain fog this morning. That will definitely clear your brain fog, your sinuses, the room. As I think Mr. Surface is a lacquer, isn't it? And they can smell quite a bit. And he says, yeah, but you can do it. I don't think I could. It honestly just feels like you're talking to yourself when you live stream, especially when you're on your own. Like I say, I don't bite. People can jump in. He says, well ventilated room as well. It stinks, yeah. That's why I couldn't, because I have Willow, and because my sort of spray booth and that is all in the same room. I use acrylics. I've never liked using lacquers. And Joshie says, Slipknot and Korn were good to see the same night. I'm trying to think of who the headliner was when I went to. I know you had Muse, Kiss, and so Kiss was night 2, so that was a Saturday night. Muse was the third night, the Sunday. Was it Judas Priest? I think it was Judas Priest the first night on the Friday. I think. Uh, uh, Matthew says, saw James a month ago. They were so loud. He says, yeah, balcony spray booth. Mine is behind me on my dining room table. Right next to the window so I can put the pipe out. Joshie says, this wasn't at Download. I saw them in Birmingham. Nice. Oh, we have a pest, a guest. Oh. Hello, Scott.
Hello.
Hello.
I thought you were doing something at the bench. I'll join you.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. It means I'm not alone.
Hi.
No. And Docosaurus says, don't give away my age. I've seen Cinderella twice and Poison. Wow. I've heard of Poison, but not Cinderella. All I know is that Cinderella's a film.
That's old.
What have you got on in the background there?
Oh, you can hear it, can you?
Yeah.
I'll turn it down further.
Yeah. It's alright. I'm not monetized, so.
It's just TV. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Joshie said, good day, Cobbett.
Hey, Joshie. Multi award winner.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, I'm just playing around with my boat.
You deck.
Things. Yeah. Oh no, not me dick yet, but it's coming.
Wow.
Choice of words there. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Matthew says, I looked at an Amazon spray booth with extractor, but I need the double one for my builds. I went on to eBay, and I got mine from eBay. It was a little bit cheaper, and I used Klarna for it, so I could pay monthly. Bear with me 2 seconds. I've got a phone call. Keep him entertained, Scott.
I'll try. Yeah. Are you not entertained? See if I can do this without cutting my finger off. Just trying to clean a piece up that's got a bit of flash. Save the universe. And once upon a time, a land far, far away, we'll get to an end to this story. One day in 1936, where we didn't know what internet was. All right, I've got to go mix some paint and wash some brushes up so I can use them. Actually, I'll leave that until Tiff comes back. And I'll try and find something else to do. What can I do? What's it? I'll just clean these up. There we go.
And I'm back.
Surprise!
Surprise.
Mm.
Yeah, like I was saying, I went onto eBay and used Klarna so I could pay monthly for it. Comes in very handy. I think.
You use what?
It's Klarna. It's like a, you know how you can pay with PayPal, you can pay in stages or ClearPay.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. Hello, Jim.
Good morning or afternoon, and Scott, good evening.
Good day, Jim. Welcome in.
Wow.
My spray booth was £60, or just over £60. So when I paid with Klarna, I could pay it over 3 months. So it only cost me like £20 a month to pay for it because I didn't have the full £60 there and then. Comes in very useful. Yeah, so Docosaurus is saying 80s hairband. Matthew said, hi Scott, keep seeing your streams pop up on YouTube. Yeah.
Nice.
You've been doing quite a few the last week or so, haven't you, Scott?
Yes, I've been doing fill-ins and lifts outs and lots of things.
Yeah, Scott, you are becoming the I can't think of a catchphrase for it, but you are always here.
Yes.
On the YouTube airwaves.
So. I'm always somewhere.
Yes.
It's a bit of a staple.
Right. Yes. Good word. Good word.
Yeah. Joshy has put Scott's YouTube channel in.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I do actually need to. Where is he?
Hello, Josh. Hello, Dorka. Hey, Joe. So you saw Kiss in '76. I'm sure, being from Texas, you must have seen ZZ Top back then too, right? Just let me know, because I saw ZZ Top. That was my first concert. I was 15 years old. I saw him in 1980 at this little dance hall. They turned into a concert venue right along the lakefront in Chicago, and yeah, they rocked. That was before they went Hollywood. When I said Hollywood in my Kiss comment earlier, that means they went glam rock. They became more commercialized. They changed their sound a little bit to be more commercially viable. And then the original members started peeling off one after another. We're talking about Kiss now. The first four, they had that rocking sound when they hit the scene in '73. That kind of stuff, that metal sound was just starting to become a more regular thing. And I used to have the first couple of records, and man, they rocked way back when. They're from Detroit, I think, where they came from.
Yeah. See, no one in my family knows where I got my love of rock music from because I wasn't brought up on it.
Oh, yeah, I had the influence of a big brother. I mean, I was out of his record player. I heard the Doors and Pink Floyd and the Moody Blues and King Crimson. I mean, all these old, they called it prog rock, acid rock, whatever you want to call it. Oh, have you made me a moderator for this channel, Tiff?
I have, yes.
Oh, thank you.
I've got Joshy as a managing moderator. There is someone I need to remove as a mod.
Okay. Well, I'm honored. Thank you very much. Now I got to know what the hell to do with it.
Well,
Because
I know.
when I was on Mikey's live stream today, Adam stepped out for the last hour, and I was like, because I was fiddling around. I went to Discord and got on there where Adam sent me some PDFs like what you sent me regarding links to download, and it's the actual physical mechanism of taking that link and pasting it onto the screen in chat that I still don't have a clue on how to get started.
It's literally just a copy and paste. The one I sent you is actually the document, not a PDF.
Okay.
So PDFs are a lot more difficult to just copy and paste over, which is why I sent in the actual document. Because that, obviously, it's what I created back when I was a moderator for him. So it's literally got everyone's channels he's affiliated with. And it was on my PC, so I just jumped on my PC when I set this up and just sent it over to you.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'll figure it out.
If you ever need any tips or anything, it's literally, you'll see like this comment is held for review.
Right. I did deal with one today, and it was very innocuous, so I let it go.
To be fair, a lot of them, it's just YouTube holds them for stupid words.
You can say hi there, Sam, and it'll be held back for review.
The links, it's just a copy and paste thing, and just don't sort of like bombard the chat with them one straight after the other. Like wait for a couple of people to put up a few pages, add another one. Or if someone mentions another channel on their own panel or something, then you can just go and find the links and stuff.
All right. Well, so Joshy has volunteered to help me out with it too. He says in his comment, "I'll show you how to do it next time in the green room." Well, Joshy, thank you. Fire him up. Yeah, Joe says he saw ZZ Top in Hole in the Wall bars. Yeah, you saw them when they were that little old band from Texas. They went Hollywood with the Eliminator record. That's when they had the 32 Ford. You know, the song, what was it? Legs. That was the era of music videos started coming up, the early 80s, and they're okay, but I gravitate toward the stuff I heard from the 70s. And if anybody hasn't heard that, I would recommend you give it a listen. Just see what you think. You may not like it.
Cool. I'm just going to catch up with comments. So Joshy says, Scott, this is well-behaved stream. Keep your deck under the bench. And the same goes for you, Willis.
Yeah, that's right. I'm working on my well, it's called a utility truck.
Yeah. This is not a well-behaved stream. I am not monetized. As long as you're not sort of singing too long so I don't get copyright strike.
Yeah. No. If I sing too long, you're going to lose your audience. That's what you're going to lose.
I'm not. As long as you stick to YouTube standards, I'm not fussed with what goes down. From today's just an impromptu because I noticed no one was live until Terry with his members only later on. You can join as a member on YouTube for 99p a month. That's it. Now that I've cancelled one of my memberships, I can actually pay for Terry's now.
Oh, okay. So you joined Terry's group, huh? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to join a whole lot more, but I'm sorry. Go ahead with chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all right. Joe says, Dorka, I saw Poison at one of the last Texas jams they had at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas, Texas in 1987. Boston, Aerosmith, Tesla, and White Snake were awesome too.
Yeah, wow, what a lineup.
Josh is saying hello to you, Jim.
Yes,
I'm just going to skip hellos because it makes up most of the chat sometimes. Matthew says, I think I'm subscribed to everyone. More than likely.
Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah. Josh has put your channel link in, Jim.
Thank you, Joshy.
Joe says he saw CZ Top. You've already read that one out. So I only give you a spanner just maybe about 10 minutes before the stream started, Joshy. But you're welcome. So Joe says, me too, Jim. Brother and sister was 7 years older. Doors, Jimi Hendrix, listened to them all.
Yeah. The influence of an older sibling. Yep.
Yeah. See,
I'm not saying yes.
my dad was more of a blues kind of guy. My
Mhm.
mum was,
Yeah.
I said was, she still is obsessed with bloody Westlife. So she was like a pop kind of girl. My oldest sister, she liked a sort of like New Monkey kind of rap crap. Ugh. So no one knows where I got my love of rock and roll from. Yeah, Josh is saying that he'll show you how to do it next time he's in the green room. That is a bit too much information, Joshy. I'm sure Jim already knows how to do it.
Well, at least you hope he does.
Yes. And he also says, I know my way around a tool. Behave, Scott.
I'm always behaving. Sometimes.
Dorka says, I sing like an amputee, can't carry a tune. Matthew says he's been subbed to your channel, Jim.
Oh, well, thank you, Matthew.
And Dorka says, I think I saw Whitesnake with poison before Whitesnake hit it big. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Joe says, I wish I could find all the concert t-shirts now. Wow, but they are worth quite a bit. Probably. I think I only have 2.
I wish I'd saved mine. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a sort of like a zip-up jacket from Download Festival. And then I have my Legacy of the Beast tour t-shirt from Iron Maiden.
Oh, nice.
And a t-shirt from a show that I went to. I watched a band called Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant Farm. I like that.
Alien Ant Farm. Yeah. And they're really good. They did a really good version of Smooth Criminal.
Yes.
I do like that one.
It was a hit here too.
Yeah. And Joe also says, wait, Jim, you have a channel too?
Yes, I do. Nothing on there. But
yeah, I was going to say, there's no content on there, but...
yeah, not yet.
Oh, don't forget he mentioned yet.
Yeah, not yet. We will persuade you to do some content at some point, Jim.
Yeah, I mean,
I honestly...
Oh, go ahead, Tiff. Go ahead.
Yeah, I honestly think you and John should do a little podcast together.
Oh, I agree. I think
you
so.
two just sort of bat off each other really easily.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're right. See, somehow half a world apart, John and I have developed some kind of rapport where we're able to exchange with one another on a very free-flowing basis. It's not very awkward or
thing is,
like that.
On a lot of those streams, I don't really follow the conversation because sort of like, especially when it came to Mikey's streams, obviously they were talking a lot about sort of like the history of serving or like aircraft and vehicles and stuff like that. And I'm just sat there quietly because I don't call about them.
Well, yeah, I hear you about the military hardware. I've got a little bit to talk about, but when the guys start talking about their veteran days, serving, that can go on for a while, and it's fine. I'm not going to say anything, but it can kind of turn people away who aren't veterans.
Yeah, it's like.
But that's Mikey's channel, and that's what he.
Yeah. I had no problem with it.
Well, I'm saying from a because Mikey's very conscious of his audience, of an audience from an audience standpoint.
Yeah. The thing is, like, you learn a lot of stuff when they do talk about it, though.
Oh, certainly. Yes, of course. Yeah.
So I have no criticisms on that because I did learn some stuff. Don't get me wrong. Knowledge does not stay in my brain very long.
Well, you're going to hear it plenty when you're on the BBC channel because he talks quite often. Him and Tim, Gary and John and so on and so on. So yeah, it's there, but I was I was thinking about bringing it up in a couple of the corporals messes in the past, but I thought, no, just let it roll because I didn't know how it was taken. I didn't want it to appear negative because it's not.
Yeah.
It's
I think
simply
a lot of, obviously, their life experiences have come from serving.
yes, a large part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Let's have a look what we've got. Matthew says Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm is great. It is. I need to get some more of their albums downloaded onto my PC at some point. Joe's saying he had at least 3, I'm guessing this is t-shirts, at least 3 from Iron Maiden and the last one from Dio, Ronnie James Dio.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yep. I remember Dio. Yep.
Yeah. And hey, I actually know who Dio is.
Yeah, he's been gone a number of years now.
Not a lot of people my age know who he is.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know.
Yeah. TBG is in. He says hi everyone. Hello.
There you go.
Okay.
And then people saying hello to each other. I'm going to skip because sometimes they can take a while. So we have 10 people in. What's so bad?
Hey everyone, how are you?
Ooh, and we have 11 likes.
Well, I'm going to wash these brushes out and mix some paint.
Nice.
No, I can't get away with that.
So I'm guessing you've just started that model, Jim?
Yeah, I brought this out yesterday when Mikey didn't appear. John did a pop-up.
Yeah.
And I have many shelf queens. This is one that has been around for a while. I started on the Jeep itself, but this kit is a combination of the Jeep and the trailer. And I'm working on the trailer right now because it's fairly straightforward. Until I just came upon some. Hold on to your seat, Joe. I just came upon some photo etch.
Oh dear.
And I'm looking at what is required, and it's not just install it, but it's also form it and install it. So this is going to be a wee tricky.
Yeah, I think I've got one kit that has photo etch in it, and that is the Encore Models Bristol Bullfighter, which is actually the old Frog kit.
Oh my, that goes back away.
Yeah. I don't think I've got any others that have photo etch. No, I got that from a men's shed up in Scotland when I went to visit Stuart.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you'll know Stuart as Sonic, Jim.
Yeah.
So
okay, that's his name. All right, I only knew the Sonic. Yeah.
Yeah. So where he lives is a local men's shed.
Okay.
And I actually got a Matchbox. Is it Matchbox? I think so. V-Bomber from there. And now those kits are worth quite a bit. And I got it for like 15, 20 quid.
Yeah.
And John was very kind and actually sent me some masks and stuff for it.
Oh, nice.
That he'd used on one of his.
Ah, very good.
So I think it was the Victor he'd done.
Yeah, he did build the Victor. Yeah, the Matchbox Victor. Yes, that's right, he did.
Yeah. So I believe that's actually the one I've got. So he was very kind and sent me over the masks he'd used.
Wow, that's nice. That's a nice model too. That's really
yeah. It's a large model.
Yes, yeah, no
and
doubt about
because because it's such an old kit, I'm going to take my time with it.
Oh, you'll have to. Yeah, it's going to need a little love and care because with the older models, it's always good to take parts, tape them together, see how they fit, see if you can identify trouble spots ahead of time. Things like that. Yeah, it definitely behooves you to do that. somewhere Peter Oxley's like, oh, don't build the kit, save it. Precious matchbox.
Let's have a look where we are with chat. So Matthew says he's closed his bench for the night. His arm hurts so badly. He thinks it's from the weight of the RC tanks. Probably. Heard they can be quite heavy.
Yeah. I would recommend, maybe you think about getting an actual auto spray gun, because you have so many large scale models to paint.
A fan airbrush, it'd be wide enough.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something that can handle more square, area of object.
Yeah, but it's not just that. He's having to carry the RC tanks around to paint them, isn't he? Like outside and then back in and.
Yeah. That's right. He's got to do it outdoors. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So he also said I was going to decal all the Toon tanks I'd painted up recently, but need to take it easy because it got fibro. Yeah, definitely take it easy. That's one of the things, if my physio doesn't work, that they're going to look at possibly diagnosing me with. And yeah, you can hurt a lot, especially when you flare up.
Yes.
He's just subscribed to Jim and Scott's channel. Bring it on.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
TBG says, hi, Joshy. Please don't get anyone pregnant.
Too late. You guys would have seen that ad from last night, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, the brute ad. Yeah.
That's Joshy. In a bottle.
Yeah. And Joshy says, I've just wrote out a whole message saying goodbye and it hasn't even posted in YouTube. It's not held for review either, dude.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I'll hold off on swearing at it. Yeah. And then Matthew says, yeah, got to pump up the algorithms on YouTube. Yes. And Joshy says, I'll write it again. Folks, I'm off. I've just met my sister and now I'm waiting for my nephew to finish school. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you all sooner. Scott, skyrockets. Bye, folks.
Yeah.
Joshy.
Good on you, mate.
Bye, Josh. Josh actually came up as a recommended friend to me on Facebook because I'm friends with you on Facebook, Scott.
Oh, no.
Right, let's have a look.
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
So the Stalag Squig doesn't really have much colour on him. Just
let me have a look at that.
the mouth for now. So next paint is the Spite Shroom.
Oops, sorry. Oops.
And TBG is saying, crikey, Joshy got YouTube pregnant. It makes a difference from just getting all the people in the chat pregnant.
Yeah, that's a little better. I guess the lesser of the two evils, definitely.
Yeah. Now I've missed a bit of the white. I'll paint that before I paint the purple. I'll try and get any bits of mist. So who else is streaming today? I know obviously Terry's at 5 with his members only.
On Fridays, I'm not sure if anyone's well, the daytime for me, evening for you folks. So your 12:30 or my 12:30 p.m. is going to be 6:30. So something's going to happen. I think it usually happens around 1:30 or 2 my time. John Alec is going live. He's in Maryland, so he goes live for a couple hours. I think around 2 o'clock or 1, between 1 and 2 somewhere. And Alex Mann is a regular on there. So is Craig Jukes. But they just sit around and kind of, just chew the fat.
No, there's not enough antimatter energy for that thing to sequel.
I've got to find.
I've found sort of like a little gap where no one's really streaming on a Sunday. So I'm gonna go about 8 o'clock on a Sunday night.
Okay.
At my time.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on Sunday streams, that will be where I start building the splendid hotel that I got from Bob.
Nice.
Ooh.
Have you seen that model, Scott?
I'm not sure if I have or not.
Did you watch my video, the kit review of it?
Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah, probably not. I'll grab the box in a second. Just finish quoting this.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll go for however long it really takes me. It's a Sunday evening. I don't really have anything to do on a Sunday evening, so I can stream for however long I want.
Are you is it restream or are you doing? You're StreamYard. Okay.
Yeah, StreamYard.
It's Graham.
I do technically have limited hours, but I have sort of like a second account I can go on to if I need to.
Oh, okay. That's very good.
Neat.
Wait. Okay. Well, let's see.
So
Yes.
I've actually bought a specific paint for this kit because it shows on the box there's like a metallic red, like a dark red. So I went and bought one of these metallic metals from Vallejo. So that's the Splendid Hotel, Scott.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I'm doing.
Vehicle. I thought you literally had a hotel model.
No.
It's the vehicle. Yeah, that is a really nice ride. I like that.
Oh, Taylor.
It's a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's molded in white plastic as well.
I wonder if they'll buy aircraft again.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll find out in the future what's happening. No one knows for sure.
Yeah, let's have a look. So Matthew says they get heavy after a bit. Metal gearboxes, metal components, and metal tracks. Panther I worked on, John's stream, is 3 to 4 kilos and kilograms, and the heaviest, the King Tiger, which is a 6.5 kilograms. Bloody hell!
Yeah, real.
That's like 6.5 bags of sugar.
Yeah, it's a heavy vehicle in real life. Heavy vehicle as a model too.
Mm-hmm.
It will be if it's an RC as well, because of all the.
Sure. Yeah, all the motors and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Joe says, yes, this time are usually the busy times for me as far as yard work, golf, eating, and every now and then fishing. Sunday morning, I'm at museum volunteering, but I am home by 2 p.m. Yes, it'll be 8. It's 8 p.m. my time.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's he's on the same time zone I am, Central Time Zone.
Yeah.
So his 2 p.m. is going to be your 8 p.m.
So yeah, be home in time to watch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Joe says the rain is keeping me inside today.
Oh, coming down heavy. Joe, we actually don't have any precipitation coming today. It's very, very different over the last 2 weeks.
Well, if there's any rain on Sunday, you won't be out fishing and yard work and golf. You'll just be eating.
Yeah.
You'll definitely be in time for my live stream.
So does that mean Josh is getting wet?
Two bends. Oh man. And they don't even give you bend lines on them.
Bob is saying, while randomly searching, I found the splendid Hotel C4 complete with the hotel and another car. Oops.
Ooh. I got a feeling something's gonna be showing up at Bob's door real soon.
Yeah. I made a list the other day of sort of like all the different kind of kits that I want, but I need to build the kits I've already got first.
Yes, I know what you mean, Tiff. I do it myself. I mean, in this day and age, with all the models that are coming out, there's so many new shiny objects out there. I mean, if you watch Gary's stuff during the week, he does. I mean, his Monday Matters, he does his kit, announcements. What's out there, and a couple other shows I watch on Sundays. Interesting Modeling Company. Jonathan Mock, he's on there and talking about the new stuff on the block. And yeah, it's very easy to get distracted and buy more.
Yeah. So I'm going to pop this link in because I have a little bit of merch. So just a few stickers, well, just I think 5 designs. So if anyone would like some, they are there.
Is it available in Redbubble? I can find
Yes.
here in America. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good. So that way I can get.
So there is my channel logo. There is. Hang on. I can't even remember what I put up there.
Oh, and t-shirts too.
Yeah. So there is my channel logo. There is sort of like a Latin one that Julian created for me. There's like a Halloweeny kind of one that says "Stay Spooky."
Right, I remember that one. Yes.
Yeah. There is a design for Willow. There.
Yes, that's correct.
Where she is very protective of a tank. And there is also a sort of like gothic Norton Manx design, which will be a group build at some point, because myself, Ian, and Darren all have a Norton Italeri kit.
Okay.
So I think
that motorbike. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right. The guy, he's a Texan, and he's got his own YouTube channel. His name is Will Patterson. He's building something I'd never heard of before. It's an old British motorcycle, apparently from the 30s. Oh, what is it called again? Boughton, B-O-U-G. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I know I'm trashing the name, and I apologize. I'm just trying to remember. If someone can help me out there. Anyway, it's a like a 1/6 or 1/8 scale model, and or 9th, and it's very involved. I mean, it's with a lot of white metal, a lot of all kinds of stuff, and he's doing a lot of replacement too. Anyway, it's a very interesting bike. I didn't realize it was that old though. He mentioned just the other day when he posted that it was from the 1930s. It was kind of like something, I guess, if you were well-to-do, you could afford this thing.
Yeah. What I'll do is, before we sort of started is a group build, I'll do a kit review of it on the channel. I can post it up.
Oh, damn.
I'll get to chat in a second. I just want to finish getting this bit of paint down. Right. So Matthew's saying, I'm glad I do 1/16 instead of 1/6 scale, as you're talking into 230 kilograms for those. Wow.
Yeah. There's you look on YouTube. There's plenty of people who build 1/6 scale stuff like half tracks and Kubelwagens and Jeeps and and they fabricate all the stuff. They got their own workshop. They scale it to size and then start fabricating the metal. It's incredible. It really is a hell of a process.
So Joe says Sunday will be good, Tiff. I usually get home at 2. A little late, but we'll chime in as soon as I'm through the door. That's no problem. Better late than never. And even if you don't chime in, you can always watch it back.
Right.
Yes.
So yeah, the link is in there for my Redbubble shop. Like I say, there's only about 5 designs in there. If anyone can think of any other kind of designs that you'd like to see, you're more than welcome to pop a suggestion in the chat. I will also grab the Discord link for my server when Discord decides to open.
Josh is going to have one too. And he's going to have the Brute logo. And afternoon delight. There you go.
Afternoon delight. Yeah. Jeez, I feel like banging my head against the wall.
Thing is, I might, because I've got enough StreamYard hours, technically, if no one is sort of streaming like at the time that I am now on Fridays, I could probably do a Friday and a Sunday.
You can.
Yeah, it really is a question of timing. I mean, with so many people streaming now, it's become more than the norm than the exception. Where just a few years ago there were a few here and there, and now it's almost a 24/7 thing.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm whenever I go to one, inevitably there's at least one name on there that I recognize. Not all the time. There's lots of them over here in the States, and these guys are mostly car model builders, but they have their live streams. Some of them go for hours. I mean, I've seen some of them once they're done, like 3-4 hours they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Bob's one of them.
Yep, King Bob. Yep.
I can't remember the others. I know there's got fuels, but
yeah, that's the other one. That's the one I'm familiar with. But well, the YouTube thing works. You'll start getting posts from things that are related to what you've been watching. So live streams of all kinds. There's one guy I met. I didn't meet him, but I come across his channel. I think his channel is titled like Retired Man Building Models or something like that. And he's just this nice old guy, like my age, and just sitting at his home at his workbench building kits, and he'll gladly offer any advice or share or anything like that with someone that got questions, and he's really easy going.
Matthew says I've popped some TIFF stickers in my basket for my cutting mat. Thank you.
Oh.
And he says Vincent Black Shadow is the bike.
Was that the one I was talking about?
I think so, yeah. He also says yes. John Greener from East Coast Armory, but you're talking 6K for a tank, which is more than I paid for my car when I had one. Yeah, I honestly don't think I've paid more than 50 quid for a kit.
Oh, I have.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm sort of like still in the sort of novice kind of area for building kits. I wouldn't even dream of building a mini art kit right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about buying a model that I wanted so bad that I spent more than I should have for it, and realizing that you definitely let your enthusiasm get the best of you. Case in point being, there was a couple of just recently over the last 3-4 years, Dragon Models has been reissuing a lot of their very good armor kits from like the year 2005 to about 2018, 19, when they were really hitting them out of the park. And so I got the urge to order a couple, one of them being a Sexton self-propelled gun I really wanted. And I ordered it direct from Dragon in Hong Kong. And I paid through the nose for the shipping. You could wait with free shipping, but you would be waiting for months and months, literally a slow boat from China. But I paid for the shipping. I got it in a month, but it was through the nose. And once I realized what I did, I was like, okay, transaction's already done. You just got to kind of live with it.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Hmm.
Bob with his strand beasts.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old strand beasts. Yeah.
I still have them here. I've got like little shelves on this side of my desk underneath, and they're sat on there. Matthew says you can have my TIFF Cars Batmobile if you want to use that as a sticker. Yeah, if you've still got it, if you wouldn't mind popping it in my Discord, and then obviously if I have your permission, I can pop that up as a sticker. I'll probably only make it as a sticker, to be fair, instead of just using it as like t-shirts and stuff. So I put my Discord link in, and Hobby Time is in. She says, "Hi guys."
Hey, happy time.
Hi, Hobby Time.
Yeah. My favorite avatar image of all.
Yeah, and he's saying hi to James and Joshy. So Joshy is not here at the moment. He's just met up with his sister.
Yeah.
And Matthew says, yeah, he's got all of his Chat GPT images. Cool. If you wouldn't mind popping them into the workbench, is it the workbench of shadows? The workbench of shadows. Just pop them in there, and I can sort it out later. So all of the sort of rooms in my Discord all have sort of like gothy, spooky names.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that.
Yep, fitting in with the channel.
Yep.
The channel theme.
Yeah, you got to keep the environment and the ambiance, the flavor, the logo, whatever atmosphere. Yeah, definitely got to be you.
Yeah. No, I didn't actually make my logo. I will give credit to Mikey for that one. He sort of created a few designs and let me choose which one. Because at that point it was when I literally just started my channel.
Right.
And had no idea which direction to go. So he actually thought of the name and created my logo for me, which was very nice of him.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
He is. He's a good egg.
He sure is.
I am no stranger to trauma.
Let's see. I've got a different paintbrush.
Same part.
Joe says, Jim, old man run cavalry is almost done with his US enterprise after more than 7 years. Wow.
Well, he didn't actually start it 7 years ago, Joe. If you follow him regularly, you'll see that display case in front of his bench by his front window, and in it, he's got a 5 separate ships in 350 scale that he's already built, and that's what the 7 years represents. He started building after, I think so, his wife's death. He needed something to occupy his mind and help himself adjust to life without her. And he turned to model building. He also built a submarine that you don't see on the screen when he posts, but that's in the background. That was the last thing he completed before the Enterprise. But yeah, I think that 7 years, Joe, represents since he's been modeling. The Enterprise, I think he's been doing for a couple of years now. It's certainly not something he just completed in a month, but yeah. Ron is a nice old guy. He just lives on his own up in Winnipeg, Canada, builds his models and feeds his neighbor's dog, and just a real easygoing guy. He posts every day.
You are not alone.
God, I must be coming down because my throat is pretty killing me. Let's have a look. Matthew says my projects take ages as I only have one supplier, or Evil Bear.
Evil.
Doing those massive scale tanks. I'm assuming you fabricate a lot of your parts, or do you have to do you buy them from someone?
See, like, I've got a few, like, my Revel car kits. They all came from Lidl when they were doing their offers in the middle aisle. Other than, I think, the Nissan Skyline kits that I have, which I bought from Wonderland Models up in Edinburgh.
Okay.
But my ship kits, they all came from Lidl. I've got a few kits that were given as gifts, and then just Airfix kits from Lidl as well. And then the ones that I'd gotten from the men's shed. Some of them have no markings, like no decals in them, no instructions, but it's easy to kind of find some, or just get a sheet of sort of like normal letters, individual letters and stuff, and
Right.
use them. And I know if you actually go into Wonderland Models, which I haven't been up there in a while, it's to do one day. They actually, by the till, where all the model stuff is, they actually have a like a box of individual decals.
Okay.
All, like in baggies and stuff.
Yeah.
Like in Ziploc bags. They come in handy if you ever need any. And I think, is it what shop is it? Is it Hannon's? You can buy aftermarket decals and stuff on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just before Brexit, I bought some from Hannon's Direct. I still have an account with them, but I don't order from them anymore for obvious reasons. But
Yeah, it costs you a fortune to get them shipped over.
Right. But at that time, yeah, I needed a decal sheet for a model I was working on, and I found it at Hannon's. In fact, a friend of mine recommended me to him because he lives here in the States too, and he was ordering from them all the time. And then everything changed once that occurred. But yeah, I do have it. I got it through. I still have the envelope somewhere. Royal Mail.
Yeah. So look, Hobby Time says, Jim, if your dragon kit came from China, should have got them to attach it to a balloon. They're good at that.
Yeah, but then the damn Air Force would shoot it down.
Yeah.
I forgot about that Hobby Time. Yeah.
Joe says, oh, okay, Jim. Yes, I've seen them. Yes, I like the old guy. Reminds me of my grandfather.
Yeah, he's just a kindly old dude who builds his models, and he's a nice old guy. He just takes his time. He sometimes, goes on a little bit too much when he starts the episode. He talks about this or that, and he kind of drifts, and then he stops, and so he's like, "All right, gotta get to work." Eventually, he does, but he's very gifted in woodwork. His whole basement is like a wood a workshop down there of machine tools.
Get into this little bit. Look, so Matthew says, yep, I think I've seen his channel. He does great ships. And Joe says, Gary Morris reminded me of my grandfather, but then I found out I was 3 years older than him. And Matthew says, there is a limited range Tiger, Panther, and M4A3 Sherman. etc. So if I want to do a British Sherman, I have to do a lot of chopping and modification. But with the 3D printer, I can do a lot in-house, Jim.
Yeah, that's true. It does
Yeah, I mean,
create a option for you.
yeah, there are a lot of great sort of 3D prints and stuff out there.
Well, if you learn CAD programming, you can create your own, and then the sky's really the limit. I know there's a guy who's a regular out there. Drew Manton is his name. He's a he's an engineer. I think he's like a design engineer at the company job he works at, metal fabrication. I'm not sure exactly what he does, but he does know how to design parts through CAD programs. So he's doing it at home on his own 3D printer, and he's making all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So there is some stuff I'd love to have printed off that I actually created. What is that website again? You can sort of like create your own minis.
Oh, not sure about that.
Or Forge World or something like that.
I don't know. I don't know this witchcraft.
Yeah, I've created a couple of sort of different minis and stuff on there that I'd love to be able to print. And I recently found out my uncle has an industrial 3D printer.
Oh,
Because,
Like the one with the filament reels.
yeah,
Okay.
he is gonna be 3D printing some sort of like Shogun warriors and stuff for his back garden because he's wanting like an oriental
Oh,
theme.
I see. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, like the Oriental motif.
Yeah, so he wants to like he's got an industrial printer so he can print those kind of things off. Oh. Bob says, I have been working on one model for over a decade. Correction, failing one model. The 1/6 F4U twist and turn retracts difficult, and I have a diac of failed flaps. Or he means stack of failed flaps. Jim is saying, Joe Ron is starting the Trumpeter 350th scale USS Arizona next. Oh wow.
Yeah, he did a mini review of it on his, or unboxing, I should say, of it on his channel a couple days ago.
Oh, look who's back.
oh, hello, Joshy. Are you wet? Do you like a towel?
Oh, you got rid of me, eh?
He says, LOL, thought you got rid of me, eh? That was quicker than planned. Well, that's what she said. And now I can watch you all whilst heading from the barbers to my sister's. Jim, did you know Scott's a fantastic singer?
Yes, I did. And I know he's kind of a one-trick pony because it's. I'm not even going to say it. Yes,
I'm not saying anything.
And then Matthew says, Meshy AI is what I use to turn images into 3D files for printing. I need to learn CAD.
Yeah, if you can do that, you can create anything you want in any scale you want. You know, it really is. You know, just the last word in model making for those who have an adventuresome spirit, want to go outside of what's available.
I'm just going to turn on my dining room light. Add a bit extra brightness in my desk. It's starting to get a bit dark.
Yeah.
Okay. excuse me.
Why would a god be asking for her help?
So whilst I'm waiting for the purple to dry, I need the black.
Yeah, just give me a minute. She's wearing my feet. Right now it's red. Measures something that all this power letters from charge.
And if that's the case, maybe she can
I really need a little bit of that.
Makes sense. And once she recovers, she can tell us what happens to her. It.
Maybe it's the same thing that can rip through an antimatter bomb like it's tissue paper. Those are residual geothermal guys that are all over.
Joshy says, wait, what? Am I what? I mean, the barber sprayed me over my face with liquid, but hang on. I need to put my glasses on. My face with liquid, but that was just water out the spray bottle. Scott, behave. Skyrockets, cobber. Let me grab my glasses, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to see a bloody thing. I should actually be wearing it anyway. If I can get them off my stand.
Just think of Mumbo number 5, Josh. You'll be all right.
Thanks, Scott. I'm going to have that stuck in my head now.
Aha! See, I'm good at that.
To be fair, there are worse songs to have stuck in your head.
How's the work thing going, Scott? Have you been getting any calls, or you just nothing's happening for you?
Nothing so far.
Sorry to hear that, man.
About the robbery, I see
I definitely think it's time to find somewhere new, Scott.
Yes, I'm going to have to call the job agency on Monday and see if they can find me something else. Should have told them that last time I was talking to them, but I didn't know this was going to happen.
No. Right. And yes, that is a chain attached to my glasses. It's special. They've got bats on the side. There we go. We're able to see properly now. So, Matthew says, made my own Warhammer figures ready to print. Tank parts I've scratch built before out of plastic card. I did the deep wading trunks for my Sherman, and now you can get a file and print them in hours. Nice.
There you go.
Joshy says, Jim, if you can get yourself into one of Scott's basement tours this year, he will show you where he's far from knowing just the one trick. But you are right. They do call him the pony.
No, that's okay. I mean, I would like to go to Tassie, but I would not want to go there just to go to Scott's basement.
No.
It's a very colorful country, so I would much rather be outdoors.
The thing is, we've got to know, Scott, do you have the ponytail?
No.
Well.
I haven't had one since 1946.
So you can get different kinds of ponytails these days. Ones that would suit your basement pretty well.
Joshy knows all about that.
Right, let's have a look. Matthew says skyrockets, pockets in slang, Josh.
Where are they?
I'm pretty sure it was Joshy that started all that.
I think so.
I think I meant to ask you one time how that all began, but I didn't want.
Or was it Carl?
Carl?
Yeah.
It was either knowing Joshy as well, not as well as I do, but just knowing Joshy, it was probably him.
Yeah.
We'll just blame him anyway.
It was on Terry Stream here a couple of weeks ago. It started. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just blame Joshy anyway. He's not here. It's always his fault.
Probably see appearance in chat, right? Hello, El Beardio.
Yeah, I'm guessing that'd be Mikey.
That could be, yeah. That's the first image
He
that
gets
came
called
to
El
mind.
Beardo. So I'll get to that in a second. So Joshy says, I love how people have to put glasses on to double check what I've written. Try being me. I have to proofread it at least 3 or 4 times before changing.
I should
Yeah,
prove mine more often.
I'm supposed to wear my glasses when I'm crafting, reading, watching TV, or that. I don't. And when I go to the opticians next week, I will get told off.
Well,
And
I guess I'm lucky in that way. I get headaches if I don't use my glasses. My eyes start straining way beyond what they should do. So I'm like, okay, I know why, and I'll put them on, and it will relieve the tension on the eye. But yeah, I'm so short. I'm so nearsighted. I couldn't even think about going anywhere without my glasses.
It's not medical. It's my powers.
It's looking good. But we're gonna let
so Matthew says innuendo bingo.
There's a robbery downtown.
Wasn't that like a little radio show thing
innuendo bingo.
from BBC? I think.
Oh, okay. It must be some UK. All right.
Yeah. Joshy said maybe the Starland vocal band, Matthew. Yeah. And Mikey said to check my Discord messages. I'm doing that now.
Okay, so it did start with Carl. All right. Started this thing one day under the mic, and then Carl pushed it on me. So yeah, it's Carl. So okay. I guess that's the origin.
And Joshy says you haven't seen his colourful basement. We have. You've shown us pictures. How you got pictures? Well,
It needs some new stuff. There you go.
Yeah. He says, I started to sing it one day under the mic, and then Carl pushed it on me. So yeah, it's Carl's fault.
That'll work.
That'll work. Yeah.
And he says, wait, what? He's waving to El Beardo. And he says, innuendo bingo. You know, it's funny, as I've mentioned this twice already this week, but I got fired as a bingo caller once. Apparently a meal for 2 with a fair review is not allowed for 69. You know what we should do? We should open our own bingo hall, and then you can say whatever you want as a bingo caller.
Interesting.
Yep. It's
If you want to say meal for 2 with a fair review for 69, that come on, most of the people here in the Northeast have that kind of humor or mind anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you do it for do the bingo for sort of like people my age. I think we have some of the worst dirty minds. Joe says, oh, almost forgot to take chicken legs out to defrost. My turn to cook, and it's pot fried chicken today. Ooh.
So how are the chickens going to run if they've got no legs? Roll around.
Pot fried chicken today. Oh, I never had pot fried chicken, Joe. That sounds pretty good.
Well, it's chicken and chorizo pasta for me tonight.
Yeah, I got chicken defrosting too. It's going to be ready for dinner to cook.
Yeah.
I'll have that with a little rice on the side.
And then tomorrow, I believe we are going to into the city centre, and we are going to the Chinese all-you-can-eat buffet because it is my mom's birthday tomorrow.
Ah, best wishes on your birthday.
Yeah, 57.
57. Well, she's still younger than me.
Yeah.
By 5 years.
And Joshy says, to be fair, Jim, it was my fault. It's just Carl's a sod and kept putting it in my head all that stream. As always, I'm innocent in this. You and innocent do not go in the same sentence.
Yeah, I think the same thing. Yeah, and apparently Scott has taken up the torch because he's a willing accomplice, obviously.
Yep, I like the earworms.
He also says, dangly balls with elastic bands around them. 88. Jesus. And he says 2 floating targets, 22. 22, anyone?
Oh, 36.
Really, I'm fine. We beat those big bads already. Sex no different. You did a background check on a public official.
I've only ever heard of one other person using the phrase, if you're not early, you're late. Citizens go to military source.
Never served.
Yes, she served, but I think she's also lying about why she's
Just repeat this message. Give me 2 minutes, guys.
in the DOD database. Half of it's redacted. What if she's not here to help?
Paris. Are you sure this isn't a reaction to what happened with Eva? I mean, she lied to you for weeks.
Dad, I am not afraid of being deceived. I'm afraid of not trusting my gut. Something is off with Kramer. I know it. Please, read the file.
Okay.
Right. I might grab a quick drink, I think.
Now we need floaties, all right? You two are going to be peanut butter and jelly again by the time you tear up the pepper.
Yeah.
Or not.
The firestorm matrix has been sabotaged, and someone tried to make it look like it short-circuited.
Before you go blaming Frosty.
I ran the adapter through an infrared scanner, and guess what the temperature was? Negative 162 degrees.
Dr. Remember,
I have no questions now.
Why would you do that to us?
Okay, well,
There are another few minutes. Maybe I'll be done.
form those and construct this and then whammo, I'm done. On there. Oh, oh,
Right.
start on there. Oh, fucker. Yes,
What's next?
You know, this actually reminds me
No,
of
no,
Rebecca
no.
and Jack fighting.
no, I put the right part on there.
That
Or put it dummy a few times.
satellites picked up some footage down in
We'll bounce back. The Dow only dropped 789 points. Oh, I can do this all day. Oh, it's you again. No, that's disappointing. We're not going to let you hurt any more people. Oh, I haven't hurt anyone today. I freed them from a system that brings fortune to the fortunate and doom to the rest. Pretty poetic, don't you think?
There we go. I just got a message from Moz to say that he has sent me some stickers
Oh,
That's very nice.
because I didn't have any of his channel ones.
Ah, okay. Well, now you do.
Yeah.
Soon
So
do.
he's sending them out this week, which is nice of him.
Yeah.
And I've just realised my belly is hanging on the bloody Matthew is saying lol Josh, and Josh is saying Scott's innocent. We both are. Yeah, right. He says Scott, deny everything.
Hey, all right. I won't say we've got pictures. What is it? All right. Give me a look.
Where was I up to? Right, I reckon I can get another coat of purple on this one now. So, what has everyone got planned for the rest of the weekend? Well, for the weekend, because it's only the start, isn't it?
Yeah.
At this stage, nothing.
Except viewing lots of streams.
I'll be in a lots of streams.
Well, yeah.
Well, you got Terry starting tomorrow morning, right?
Well, yeah. He's on at 5 o'clock tonight with his members only.
Oh, that's right, tonight. Yeah, at 5.
Yeah, and in the morning as well.
Yeah, his early Saturday morning thing too.
Yeah,
8:30 he goes live or something like that.
It's early for you guys, but it's in the evening for us, so it's quite nice.
Well, I like it early too. I mean, I wake up at all hours, so there are times when I will see it on my phone, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right, Terry's gone. So I'll tune in and just have it going on in the background while I'm, kind of moving around. Because there's no point trying to go back to sleep when you can't. Besides that, with me tuning into Jason's live stream every Sunday, I'm getting up at 3:30 a.m. on a regular basis now.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever do that. But that's around about the time I fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, it would be 9:30 for you, Tiff, because Jason's Aussie Modeler Live goes on at at 10 a.m. UK time. So
I think it's about 9 a.m. Now with daylight savings finished.
No, it's
daylight savings has just started here.
Yeah, so we sprung forward. So it's 4 a.m. for me, which is your 7 p.m. And that 4 a.m. is 10 a.m. in the UK because I'm 6 hours behind the United Kingdom here in the center of the country. Because we got 4 time zones in the United States.
I know. It's daft. Just have one.
We've got 3.
Russia's, I think, got 6.
Good deal. It's too much, man.
Yeah, well, it does make everything a lot easier when everyone's on the same time zone. That sure sets it and removes that whole thing from it. But it's such a silly clock.
Yeah, I understand with like the equator and all that sort of stuff and the hemispheres, but having like 6 time zones in one country, that's a bit daft.
Yeah, it's a big country.
That's a big country. That's what it is. Like this song, I forget who made that tune, but that goes back a few decades with Big Country. Yeah.
Right. That's the purple done.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh, what did you do?
Nothing.
Did you just spill the water?
No.
Pain?
Something more devastating.
Thinner?
glue.
Oh,
Oh, I can see it soaking through the page as well.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Paper towel.
Paper towel.
oh man, I did that one time on a model, and I ruined two full frames of the kit. Oh, it's like pouring acid on it.
Yeah, on bits of models too.
Oh bugger! Sorry to hear that, Scott.
Let's see.
Oh, good.
Matthew says, I dread to think. Joshie says, I need to do some priming over the weekend. Yeah, I'm going to prime my next lot of Warhammer models. And whatever I get built on Sunday's stream, I'll prime that next week. So I think I actually have 3 spirits to prime next for my Warhammer stuff. And Josh also says, as it's a bank holiday, you know what that means for the UK? Rain. Yes, it is forecast for rain. Unfortunately. Matthew says, painting and dry brushing, got loads to do. Damn, got no primer to finish preparing the Tiger and Sturm Tiger, so they'll have to wait.
Now, Matthew, are you building those kits just for your own collection, or you working for someone like on a commission or something like that? Or, you seem to be building in an industrial scale. On an industrial scale, excuse
me. Joshie says 14 watching, but 13 likes. Okay, who ducked?
Not me. I liked when I came in.
Whoever did, they're quackers.
Yeah. We're going to go, quackers.
Yeah. I had to put that one in there. I had to.
Yeah.
Joe says, I'm going to finish my Revel Swift Boat Mark 1 and get back to my Tackham Early Tiger. That's been a pain in the ass. Oh, well, it's all good. Just a hobby, right? Yep.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If you get sort of stuck or kind of lose your mojo with a build, go to something else.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. I am really intrigued with those Tackham Tiger 1, Joe. In the Models for Heroes weekend, the British auction had a Tiger 1. Mel wound up getting it, and I'll tell you what, if I wasn't going to pay through the nose for the post, I would have been bidding on that myself. I wanted that model. Those are kits.
It's like, oh, sorry, go on, Jim.
I was going to say, just take your time, Joe, and you're going to wind up with a really nice model. Tackham, they can be a little puzzling, a little frustrating, but in the end, they make some great model kits.
Yeah, it's like, you remember a while ago on the Beta Veteran Creates channel, sort of like we were all doing a ship build.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually haven't finished mine. It's still
the rescue,
dock.
The which one?
The rescue ship.
No, that is so Jesus Christ, I cannot remember. It's the ICM kit.
Ah, right, different one.
So if you remember, some of them had like the Kronprinz and stuff like that.
Oh, you're talking about
the Grosser something.
Yeah, the Frederick the Grosser. Yeah, Frederick the Great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what this one is, and I still haven't finished it. I do them on it, and then I get frustrated with it and give up for a bit, and then it's sat on the side with all of the pieces ready to be put together. I end up working on something else instead.
Mm-hmm. Now, what scale is that kit, Tiff? 700.
Give me a second, and I will find out. The instructions are with the box here. the gross occur first. That's what I'm doing. Okay, the instructions are not there. Where are they? Oh dear, I've lost the instructions. They might be in the cupboard. I think it's like 1/6. Ah, there we go. Someone's put in there 1/600. 1/600.
Oh, 1/600. Okay. Crafty vermin.
Yeah, it's LBDO. He's just changed his.
Yes. I'm starting to catch on with the interesting monikers he's come up with. Yes.
So Joshy says, Scott, watch your deck. You don't want to sticky wood.
Ah, sticky. Morning.
Yes.
Matthew says, Matthew says, got 2 cases of vintage lead Warhammer 40k figures to do eventually when they were sensible prices for the figures. I actually have one. I don't think it's lead, but I think it's pink.
Okay. I
This,
see.
yeah. There we go. Old school Warhammer. The Slash. So I actually have that one to build and paint, and it is all metal. All metal pieces. So that's going to be fun to try and stick together and paint.
Oh yes. Yes.
Just
Ooh, excuse me.
big screen. Crafty Vermin says, whoops, forgot to like.
Ah, come on.
Slacking.
You gotta give, mate. You're always asking about likes. Well, gotta give as well as get. Oh my.
Matthew says, I build for myself, but I do commission builds for my business. do. These are like samples of what I can create. Nice. Yeah, like Crafty Vermin saying 1/600. Is there a number 12 in that red circle?
I can't see it. Yeah. I don't know. Let me take a look. I could maybe see it better on my phone. It's one of those color things, where you
to test
there.
color blindness.
Yes, and that's something he and I have in common.
Yeah. My thing is, I believe Mr. Crafty Vermin is red-green colorblind, so he won't actually be able to see what's in that circle.
Mm-hmm.
And then Matthew says, I do builds for the guys in the RC Tank Club I'm in that are unable to do the builds or paint jobs themselves.
Okay,
nice.
Well, that's nice of you, Matthew.
Yeah. So I'm going to go for another 15 minutes until about 10 to.
Okay.
And then it gives time to get sort of ready for Terry's members only stream later on at 4 o'clock. Like I said, 99p a month membership to Terry's, and you get to view the members only live streams. I believe I don't think the members only streams are on Twitch and Rumble, but
they're on YouTube, right?
Yeah. So,
okay.
Like I said, I don't think his members only ones are on Twitch or Rumble, but his normal YouTube streams are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just right. Yeah, there we go. Josh, you saying the members only is just on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that much. I figured it would be. So, second coat of the purple's done, and Looks fine. I've seen this paintbrush.
If they have like such high proximity to people.
And what am I painting black? There's a little claw. Oh.
By the way, the Stanford prison experiment, I think it was accepted. It's complete bullshit experiment. Like it's in sociology, we now recognize it was a complete bullshit experiment. It is fake. It is really ill conducted. Not, I mean, in the sense of like their conclusions. It's fake. I can give you more than rebuttals to the prison experiment.
I think I might actually start doing a Friday live stream as well as the Sunday.
Yep. Yeah, well, I started up with one day and then turned into two. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It fills that gap when there's no one live.
Yeah, I started out on the Wednesday because of Carl giving me the Wednesday slot.
Yeah.
And then I just did a stand-in until Michelle came back.
Okay.
On Sundays. And so every second Sunday I stream, and then Michelle streams after that. Taking turns.
Cool. So Joe says he's going to start cutting up onions and carrots for dinner. Just let me know when the next one comes along, Tiff. So I will be live again on Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time, where I'm going to start building the Splendid Hotel. And Joshi says, I also have to shoot off. I'm at my sister's now, and I have a very happy dog going zoomies around the garden. If I don't see you in Terry's later, I'll see you in Terry's tomorrow. See you, folks. Catch you later, Joshi.
There does.
And he says, good first stream back, Tiff. Thank you. My voice, is really bad at the moment. I don't know what's going on with it.
The prison guards did not become brutal because they had power. They were coached to be brutal. That is how it is. People don't become assholes. They were trained to be assholes for the sake of it. Coached by who? Each other, or they? By the scientists conducting this. I thought it was student run.
I think I actually have some honey and lemon juice in the cupboard, so I might make a honey and lemon in a bit.
Critique and scientific validity.
What do you actually have on in the background there, Scott?
Yeah, I was wondering who's got that.
What are you watching?
It's actually another YouTube stream. I was watching The Flash, but anyway, never mind. It's gone down even further now.
No, it's all right. It was just like, what are you actually watching? Another stream, I doubt it'll get copywritten.
Oh, no, I doubt. Ding ding.
Yeah, it was me.
Bing bong.
What am I doing? See if I can glue this on.
2 bends on these things. 1, 2. Man, it's gonna be small.
I still got some glue left.
Yeah, how much did you lose total?
Not a great deal, actually.
Oh, that's good. What little? Unfortunately, a little can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, just make sure you keep those pages separate.
Yeah. Well, I've
Huh.
already looked at that, and it doesn't appear to be wanting to stick them together. So that's something.
Okay. What about plastic? Any screws get damaged?
No, I did get a couple of things damaged, but I should be able to fix them later on.
Well, that's good. That's good. Mine was a total disaster. It spilled almost the entire bottle. It was a bottle of Tamiya, extra thin.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
what this
spilled
was.
right on 2 sprues, 2 full frames of parts gone.
Oh,
Just
no.
it turned them into mush.
Yeah. I think the only thing I have been unlucky enough to spill was my cup of water. I haven't spilled paint. I haven't spilled. Oh, sorry, I spilled a drink as well. I haven't spilled paint. I haven't spilled glue. I've been quite fortunate. I probably just jinxed myself.
Oh, I
That's
had
me
that.
knocking on wood.
So Matthew says, Jim, I'm an engineer by trade, so I like to challenge myself.
Yeah, that's great.
That is a Stug 4 conversion or a Stew G4 conversion for £110 for a kit. No, I'll make it myself.
Yeah. If you can, then go for it, Joe. Yeah, I used to my metal fabrication days. I used to work closely with this with the engineer, the design engineer that designed all the flat steel parts that we would punch in our flat steel punch press. And I never got there, but he told me, he said, "Hey, if you ever want to learn how to edit programs, you can do them right there on the punch press yourself in the machine computer. You can tell it to add an extra hit on from a tool or take one away. I can show you how." And I never got around to that because this guy knew everything. He was a wizard. Whenever I had a problem, I went right to him.
Yeah, they always say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I find that's just bull.
You can, if I mean, motivation is there, then yeah, it will happen.
Yeah, I mean, come on, back when my nana was about 72, she ended up getting a mobile, and she learned how to text and how to use it.
Mm-hmm.
But she can't remember now with her dementia, but she used to use it.
Exactly. There it is, right there.
Yeah. Yeah, so, Crafty Vermin says there's only one reason Scott's pages stick together. Super glue, obviously, you dirty buggers. And then he says, "Oh no, my comment got held for review." No, it didn't. What I will do though, just in case anything does get held as review, there we go. Just make you a standard mod.
Oh, hey.
Oh, you made him a moderator?
Yeah.
I was going to say, Mikey, now I have power over you. But now,
Nope. I have one managing moderator, and that is Joshy.
Yeah.
The other, you and Crafty Vermin, and I think they're the only ones I've got. Just
maybe you should stay with that name, Mikey. I kind of like it, Crafty Vermin. It's catchy.
There we go. He says the power
Of Grayscale.
Matthew says lol.
Oh, have you created a Frankenstein?
Yeah. So I will just quickly do these eyes and then shut down the stream because it is 1:45.
No worries.
I'll just finish this little bit.
And this is what we call cameras up.
I can't put cameras up. My normal one that's on my face is knackered. I need to replace it. And this one stays on my desk.
Yeah, I need to get an overhead camera because this is just my laptop. I'm using the webcam on my laptop. I could use that for just what I'm doing now, but I'd like to have something overhead. It'd be a lot easier to show things and better too.
I mean, the camera I have on my desk is great, so I'm probably just going to get another one of those to put on my face. It's a 1080p camera, and it works really well. So why change?
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Just
Cheers.
there we go.
There once was a jolly swagman that lived by the billabong.
So, how did you get on?
Oh, Scott, you want to go first?
I know you just changed your camera. You don't need to move it back down.
I've put some guns together and painted some guns and put some more guns on. And I was just putting the whatever you call them, crow's nests, not crow's nests, machine guns nests on the rear end.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Very good.
I've got to build these little machine guns, those little ones there. I've got to glue these. Where are they? These little things onto those little things. So that's going to take a bit of time to do. And yeah, there you go.
What about you, Jim?
Well, first of all, Mikey, you sod. As anyone knows, Scott looks like Jim with a full beard. Oh, anyway, I've been just adding tiny little photo etch parts. I don't know, you can't even see them.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't even see those. They're that small.
Anyway, they're very tiny. They go on the sides of the trailer on both sides, and that's about it. I'm going to let them dry. Then I got to form them. There's got to be 2 bends to each part. So this is going to be very interesting. There are no lines. They don't give any creases. So I'll have to do this very carefully. But I'm going to let the glue set. So a couple more hours and then give it a try on one and see how it goes. But that's been about it. Just little bits and pieces here and there. But thank you for having me.
It's all right. So I haven't done much because there's been a lot of chat. So the only thing I've done is got the sort of the blue painted onto the mushroom caps. I've got the inside of this guy's mouth painted, and I got this guy's mushroom cloud, his eyes and his claw painted. But yeah, I just continue with that a bit later on. I think I'll grab some food. But let's have a look. So Matthew says, good first stream.
Aye.
And he says, once I have my sound sorted, I'll either do streaming or construction of these beasts. Why not stream the construction of the beasts?
Yes.
Be kind of cool. Yeah, I'd like to see how those things come together. Very impressive pieces of work you do there too, man.
Yeah, so Crafty Vermin says, has anyone else noticed Scott looks like Jim with a full beard? Yeah. And Matthew says, twins, only their mother can tell them apart. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining me. So I wasn't alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
It's a pleasure to be here. So thank you. Yeah. Thank you again.
It's all right. And thank you everyone in the chat for joining me too. Yeah. Like I said, it will be Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time, where I will be starting that Hello kit. But from me, from Scott, and from Jim, catch you later.
See you guys.
Bye.
Be good to the rabbits.